So number 8 is IBM OS 360 from 1966. So this is a big one, and a lot of you may have actually heard about this one. It has legacy all the way up till today. So this was first announced in 1964, and its first major release was in 1966, and it has evolved through multiple variants of IBM operating systems from MVT to MVS and up through ZOS, which is currently running our banking systems. So if you're doing a financial transaction, there's a good chance some of that's running on the successors of this system today.
It's hard to overstate how important this one
100%. And not only that, but this was the system that introduced virtualization via the CP67 in the late 60s. Matter of fact, go back and watch the very first top 10 we did on the top 10 technologies that are older than you think, where we talked about the hypervisor and virtualization. This is the system that started that in the 60s. Most of us thought that virtualization started in the late 90s or early 2000s. This was the system that actually started that. So from a people and organization standpoint, again, obviously this was developed by IBM, by Fred Brooks and Gene Amdahl. And this was documented in a story called the Mythical Man Month, which was really a documentation of this whole timeline of the development of this and many other systems. It was a massive undertaking. It involved hundreds of contributors over many months of work. This was really unprecedented for its time. It was the first massive project to bring an operating system to commercial use. And now this is not unusual to have hundreds of developers working on an operating system to bring it out. But at the time, this was really unheard of. This was really the first standardized operating system for a specific hardware family. And again, revolutionary for its time. And it pioneered what's called JCL, or Job Control Languages, which allowed for spooling and other robust I/O subsystems. As we mentioned earlier, it also introduced hypervisors and virtual machines as part of the CP67 and the VM370, which was that virtual machine that we talked about. From a historical standpoint, it really cannot be understated. It dominated the enterprise computing space for decades. It set the standard for system design, project management, and virtualization, and it was an ancestor for nearly all of the IBM enterprise OSs that are still in use today. This was a big one.